Oh, we had no audio for that whole beginning part.
Oh,
we didn't
great.
have I did a whole bit about Rogan and everything. It was great. I was like talking about Rogan having Zuckerberg and Louis C.K. on. I said, how are we going to compete? Because we're the competitors. I mean, we could do it again, but you're already on the screen. I saw
It's not the same. Sam, you got rusty. What's going on here? You're gone for a week or two. It feels like a whole month.
Yeah.
And you can't even turn the audio on.
No, the audio wasn't on. Yeah.
The red button.
No, it's literally one red button. You probably saw it, like just within. They said no audio, but I said, boom, there it is. There it is. What was kayfabe? That's the whole thing. The beginning was, you should have heard what we were saying.
Yeah, you don't tell them what we said.
No. Let me tell you, the stuff that we were saying at the beginning of this show would make Andrew Tate blush. Okay,
They censored us.
They did. That was a YouTube censorship. It was the lonely version of Hustlers University. I'm starting the Lonely University, where here's the great thing about my university is that while, yes, it will cost you money, if you get other people to join, you can actually make money. So, it's a thing that everybody benefits from. It's multi-levels.
Unlimited expansion.
Well, that's the whole thing. People go like this: how much money can I make? I go, how big can you dream?
You're not dreaming big enough, pal.
Here's the thing about multi-levels, and a lot of people say this is a multi-level marketing ploy. No, it's not a ploy. It's not a scam. It does have multi-levels, but I mean, when you think about it,
it's not a pyramid. It's a triangle.
No. I mean, here's the thing. It's not a pyramid because the pyramid has a limit. It can only go to the floor, right? As we get wider, it can only get wider. So it's like,
there's no bottom. There's no bottom.
There isn't a bottom. Two. It's an iceberg is what it is. And it's either that or the Titanic. It's one of the two. And I'm not 100% sure. But the point is, at Lonely University, you learn to be lonely, but also, can make a quick buck. So our operators are standing by. Call now, and you should be there.
Dialing.
Be dialing. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. It says, no video for hot dog, but that was a lie. That was God. And by the way, I mean, I can also look. Here's the thing. We have a lot to talk about.
Or maybe it's a request.
It could be. It could be. Please just turn it off. Even if it's no audio, we'll take it without the audio if Hot Dog's video is also turned off. I will say this. Yeah, it says Sammy's the next to be deplatformed. Almost deplatformed.
That's a good thing nowadays.
Getting deplatformed? Can you imagine if I went on my victim tour? Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. These social media companies, they want to silence me because they don't want you to know what I can tell you. And then you go, I want to know what he's got to say.
It will cost $10 a month.
And it's only $10 a month. Yeah. I was watching Andrew Tate's final statement, because he got banned, Andrew Tate. You know about Andrew Tate? He's the leader.
I don't know what he does.
He's would call himself a truth sayer. He says, he corrupts young men is what he does. Generally, in a sort of general sense. But he got banned from all the social media platforms. They just came in with that sweep. I didn't know, that all the social media platforms, there is one switch that goes out in a case of emergency, and they broke that glass, and they said, no more for you. So he made one final statement, and he probably plugged his email list like 19 times in the final statement. So it's like, oh, okay. All right.
I mean, it's like Zuckerberg on a group chat with like Google and Twitter.
I think so. It's Zuckerberg, it's Sergey, and
it's not Jack anymore.
No, Elon was on for a second, but then they threw him off. So that's they just kind of follow whatever Sergey and Zuckerberg do. Whatever
the group leader says.
Yeah, well, I don't know why they did it. So I feel we don't want to be looked at as that. So we'll do it too, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess he's too dangerous. I would like to hope, for humanity's sake, that we have a generation that can not like that. We're strong enough as a society that Andrew Tate is not so dangerous. Like, we're not that easily manipulated. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to believe that we can have a society that, like, is not so, like, easily manipulated into being bad people. But I don't know what that belief is based on. Like, I don't
be out here corrupting the youth, Sam.
Yeah. Well, there's no, like, I don't think as human beings that, like, we're intelligent enough that we can't just be manipulated into being bad people. And then people would go like, do you have an example of humans not being manipulated into being bad people? And I go, I can't, not off the top of my head. I can't think of one. I can't. Man, am I racking my brain. No, it seems like we're pretty easily manipulated, especially on the internet. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but I will tell you.
It's good that you're coming around. You used to have this idea that we could do better, but I like that you're
not
finally coming to the realization that we can't.
I don't have any examples of us doing better. I think that in theory, we can do better, but that may be my naivete. You know,
you're naive.
Well, I'm a naive eternal optimist. And I'd like to think that, like, you know, people have good hearts and they'll just, you know, follow those good hearts, but that doesn't seem that way, you know. It doesn't, there's not like a ton to back that up. It's more just a feeling, right?
It says here, Andrew Tate showed up on Tucker Carlson tonight after he got banned.
Oh, perfect. All right, so we're good.
Yeah, the I Got Banned tour is starting.
It is. Well, it is. I love it. It's a dangerous. The whole thing, everything's a danger. Andrew Tate's a danger. Social media is a danger. Banning people is a danger.
I am the danger.
I'm the danger. Walter White's the danger. Everything is danger. There is a thing. Everybody loves to be worried. Like, we love to be like, oh, well, this is what we should all be worried about. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't really find myself worried about that much stuff. Is that bad?
No, Sam, there's a lot of danger in the world. How are you not worried about anything?
Like what? I mean, I would hate it if there was like a big earthquake or like if a like big missile came or something. But like, I feel like most danger is out of my control. And the stuff that is in my control has very little actual impact. So, you know, I'm not that worried because
my mom always calls me and she goes, every week, she goes, something that she read in the news. She either goes, hey, don't go outside, they're out stabbing people, or hey, don't go outside, they're taking phones away.
And that's the alternative. It's like, well, you know, I've been thinking about it, and in order to be safe, just, you know, lock yourself in a small room until you die. And it's like, well, that isn't, I don't think 100% a life.
Then there's buildings collapsing in Florida.
Yeah, you end up in a sinkhole. That's the problem. That's the problem. Even if you avoid all the dangers of the world and you lock yourself in a small room, you end up in a sinkhole. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Right?
That's why we come to you for the answers. What are we going to do?
Well, I'll tell you what we're not going to do. Drink goddamn beer out of a hot dog. Did you see this guy?
Oh, God, gross.
You see this guy at the Yankee game? Subway Series, Yankees and Mets. This poor guy, he goes to the stadium. I'm going to take a load off. He's probably a week of work, whatever this, maybe a day of work. I don't remember what day of the week it was. But he's stressed, man. He needs a fucking break. And he's like, you know what? Let me just chill out the way that I know how to chill out. And he goes, Garçon, one hot dog, no bun, and your coldest, finest, freshest beer, please.
Oh, what a good combo.
Yep. Right. And they goes, no bun. He goes, no, won't be needed. And a straw. And they go, are you going to drink the beer with a straw? And he goes, no, but please just fill the order. So he gets his order. He gets a straw, a hot dog, and a beer. And, well, this is what he gets caught doing by some ragamuffin with a camera. So I guess in theory, they're just like, is this guy eating a hot dog with a straw right now? You know, because they start filming him and he's like, you know. All right. Got the straw, got the hot dog all hollowed out. What's the next move? All right. Take a big old sip. A big old Glizzy straw sip of beer. Fresh out the Glizzy, tap the Rockies with a hot dog. Coors Light. Hot dog, was that your cousin? The hot dog, I mean.
Yes. Marte.
Okay.
Marte.
Listen.
Anytime you're outside like that, I'm scared that someone's going to be... aren't you aware what you're doing? Because someone right behind you is going to be recording it at all times. I feel like something like that, it's going to get out.
Yeah, I think to myself sometimes, I like if I just like, you know, what if I go like this? I go, oh, what if it looks like I picked my nose? But it's also in baseball. It's like, it's not even like this is the advent of technology and social media. It's like, what if I'm on the big screen? What if I'm on the Jumbotron drinking this beer out of a hot dog? Which is why, as I watch this, and the internet goes crazy, some people were saying, lock this man up. Some people, the radio shows, that's what they're saying, lock him up. The radio shows. The radio shows, all of them, where everybody was so cute. Everybody was like, well, you know, you think that's gross. I'm going to try it. Tune in at 1:15. I'm going to try to drink my my beer out of a hot dog. Lots of different I saw a lot of people online doing their, what if I do this? I'm going to get clicks. Nothing more pathetic than like
a hot dog challenge.
Yeah, than a video that's like a guy drinking a beer out of a hot dog, and they're doing Sam Roberts Now numbers. It's like it wasn't worth it, dude. It wasn't worth it, especially because it's fucking fake. It's fake, hot dog.
God damn it.
It's fake. Okay, and nobody's saying it, but I'm saying what needs to be said. Okay. This is a perfect angle of this gentleman who conveniently appears to be at the game by himself. Now, I know what you're saying, Sam. If a guy literally is the type of person that for real goes to a baseball game and drinks a beer out of a hot dog, he probably doesn't have any friends to go to a baseball game with.
It's the type.
Yes, he uses a hot dog as a straw. I'd say touche. That's a strong argument. But look at this beautiful angle. Look at this beautiful shot. And look at the fact that this shot was lined up 15 seconds, 12 seconds, 12 seconds. This shot was lined up 12 seconds before he dipped his hot dog in the beer. The guy just started filming him. What? Because he was messing with the hot dog with a straw? Why would you even notice that?
Yeah, I am always suspicious of stuff that's recorded right before the action happens. You need a big enough hint that something's about to happen. But it's like, I guess it looks normal at the beginning, maybe? It's not enough to pull out your phone?
It bothers me because my whole life people are like, wrestling's fake, right? By the way, I saw this video on the internet. Come on, dude. Come on. Do you think I'm too dumb to know what I'm watching is fake, but you're so smart? The shoe is on the other foot now, isn't it? It doesn't make any sense that this is real. Look, he's really using the hot dog as a straw, but I believe, and this is a wild accusation, but I believe this gentleman here, that guy right there in the plaid Yankees hat, why they would make a plaid Yankees hat, I'll never know. That I can't explain or justify. Look, maybe I'm wrong because he does look like the type that would use a hot dog as a straw. He's got he's got a kind of plaid Yankees hat on, wearing chinos and Jordans. I don't know, but look, I believe that this gentleman right here and the cameraman, I believe they're in cahoots. I believe that they are in cahoots to create this video. Period.
That's a damn good angle. I'm rewatching it right now, and that is a damn good angle. It's zooming in right when the action's about to start.
Oh, it's a perfect angle. I mean, it's a perfect video, right? Like, look at him.
Ugh.
And nobody's noticed, by the way. Look at how nobody except the guy with the camera has noticed. Not one person picked up on it.
And no one else is bothered because the camera guy knows what's going to happen. No one else does.
No one else knows because it's not obvious. Why would the camera guy be the one guy that's seen it? Okay, see, all right, this is even more suspicious. There is someone sitting next to the guy. See? Here. See the arm right there?
Mm-hmm.
But look how he's turned. Look how he's turned away. Now, maybe that's to block. Maybe that's to block the glizzy. That's fine.
Or maybe it's to give the camera a better angle.
Boom. He's opening up. That's what they call it, hot dog. He's opening up. Right? When you go like this. Open up a little bit. Open up a little bit. Okay, you want to see this profile, right? You want to see this profile? I'm going like this. Sam, open up. Okay. All right. And that's why we go like this. That's why on Monday Night Raw, when they watch TV, it's like it's like, oh, this is a good show. Like I'm watching you right now, hot dog. It's crazy. But you got to show yourself to the camera. The money is here. The money is here. And look at that. Look at that. Just as he's taking his sip, he shows it off, baby. There is no getting around it. Look, beautifully done. A beautiful angle.
This is Pro Wrestling 101.
Come on.
You always do your move to the hard cam.
Hard cam. Hard cam. He's doing it for hard cam. He's selling to hard cam right here. Come on. I have not been watching wrestling for 35 plus years to be sitting around seeing this and thinking, oh yeah, he had no idea he was being filmed. He knew he was being filmed for sure, in my opinion. I think you take great offense, Sam, when people get worked and they don't know that they're being worked because of all the abuse you've taken. I've taken abuse, hot dog, because people think that I'm being worked and I don't know. I'm in on the work, bro. You're the one
who's paid by them. I pay them. I mean,
I'm the one working. Okay, you're getting worked, and you're sitting there going, "Let me send a little tweet about this. Oh, this guy should be locked up. Why? For making a video that he was in cahoots with? That's why he should be locked up? Come on. I was bored at night, but not last night. Okay?
Couple nights, actually.
Several nights ago. Several nights. Many, many nights ago. And I've seen my share of things. And this, how could the stars be aligned so perfectly? And by the way, here's the other thing. If this is just a random guy, just a random dude, we're getting an interview with Glizzy Straw. 100%. If this is just a random dude who ended up on the internet, every guy who just ends up on the internet, they end up getting interviewed by somebody. He can't get interviewed. You know why? Because he's an intern at John Boy or something. Like, come on, dude.
If you get him on, you can break him down like you did intern Nico. Break him down and have him confess to his crimes, his lies.
Yeah, he will, and he'll tell me that. And he'll tell me I only got in trouble once at Yankee Stadium. Why? Slick talk. Yeah, dude. He is this guy. I believe he's a video maker, and I see everybody's having their fun with it. And I don't mean to be the fun police. I know there's a lot of business to be had in this being real. I saw Joey Chestnuts was out doing media because he ate so many hot dogs that he was actually doing interviews. Anything that's hot dog related, Joey Chestnut, American Hero, comes in and does interviews about it. That's fine.
I mean, you're going to have one hot dog expert in the country, like CNN and whoever goes to.
I feel like I'm the hot dog expert just because they're like, what's the deal with hot dog? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not buying it. I am not buying it whatsoever. And no more video, by the way. He takes one sip, and we haven't seen any follow-up video. Nothing. Wouldn't you
That's another red flag.
Red.
You see that a lot in videos.
Oh, ready red.
They end right when it's convenient.
And begin right when it's convenient. Wouldn't you be filming him the whole time? It would be TikTok. That's what would happen. Oh my God, he's still drinking out of a hot dog. That entire beer, top to bottom, would be on the internet. All of
content. Yeah, why wouldn't you get more footage of it?
There's a whole cup of content there, hot dog. A whole cup of content. And they don't want to use it? Let me tell you something. As the content king of North America, the last professional broadcaster, Sam Roberts, I'm not giving up the content after one sip. No siree, Bob.
You know, it's a pet peeve of mine. Whenever, well, I didn't think this was fake until you brought this up, and now I'm in the same boat as you.
Thank you.
So when you bring a video up and you tell them, well, this is obviously not real because of this and that, and they go, well, it's still funny. Well, who cares if it's fake? It matters. It matters.
It matters because it's, number one, it's context, and number two, your whole humor for this was based in, it's outrageous that somebody would do this. And I would say, yes, but nobody would. That's why, because this is a setup, right? That's why it matters that it's fake, okay?
That's still funny.
They're not even really hitting each other. All right, enjoy your hot dog videos then. Enjoy your hot dog videos. You're right. I'm so stupid for watching wrestling. Enjoy Glizzy hot dog guy. Okay, because that's real. Idiots.
Kevin Lumpford says Sammy red flags.
That's right. I raise all the red flags. All of them. I point them out. Okay. Look, the whole point is all these jabroni marks are working themselves into where they don't know work is a shoot, brother.
It happens all the time, and you got to call it out when you see it.
You have to. You have to. Because people have called it out for me. And then I had to be like, yeah, well, it hurt when he fell off the Hell in a Cell. You know, you have to.
I saw a fucking, I was on YouTube, and I saw a thumbnail today that said, Wrestling Secrets Exposed.
Oh, no. You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
In 2022, Sam.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Many times the referee will be wearing an earpiece. Oh, great. Enjoy Glizzy straw then. Enjoy Glizzy straw.
If this is the content that you want.
You know, Saul Goodman is not really an attorney, right? He's an actor. So is Glizzy straw guy.
Same profession.
Same profession. One gets paid far better and deserves better. I'll tell you what. This is giving me agita. It's giving me stress. Luckily, moments of growth and times we feel we're moving backwards, all of it gives you stress and gives you grief, okay? And when I work myself up into a tizzy like this, when I see these videos and it starts to, and you know, Hot Dog says I get this worked up because of torment, and he is the tormenta, okay?
Yeah,
Hot Dog
263rd.
He's this 263rd tormenta, and he says this is your torment running amok on you, okay? This is trauma. I say I got to talk to somebody. Luckily, BetterHelp, online therapy, is here to help with the twists and turns. BetterHelp assesses your needs and matches you with your own licensed professional therapist in under 48 hours. See, BetterHelp's not a crisis line. I don't need a crisis line, Hot Dog. It's not self-help. I don't need self-help. I need you to help me, not me to help me. No. BetterHelp is professional therapy done securely online and worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your therapist. You can schedule weekly video or phone sessions. No uncomfortable waiting room. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches. That's why they make it easy and free to change therapists. It's more affordable than traditional therapy, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp is a great way to show up for yourself and invest in your well-being. You deserve inner peace, even if you just found out this video is fake and it's you know, driving a hole in your soul. You deserve inner peace, okay? Visit BetterHelp.com/Sam Roberts. That's BetterHelp. Join over 2 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced professional. So many people have been using BetterHelp that they're recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states. Special offer for Sam Roberts Now listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Sam Roberts. That's betterhelp.com/Sam Roberts. I tell you this. We got good news, okay? We do have some good news. A lot of people, they get upset about the end of the summer. But this year, the end of the summer is where things only start to get fun. Because hot dog...
End of the summer is when it heats up.
Oh, it's about to get scorching hot. Because hot dog, end of the summer, September 5th, Labor Day weekend. Guess what's back?
Guess who's back?
MoviePass!
Oh, shit!
MoviePass is back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite online subscription. This is not an ad, by the way. This is not. I realized as I was saying my favorite thing, like I'm being sarcastic, obviously. This is not an advertisement. This is an actual story. MoviePass, one of the great stories in the subscription era of the internet, is returning. Of course, MoviePass is the subscription service that went down in uproarious flames. Incredible flames. The flames of Hades. It went down. What happened?
The fire rises.
That's right. See, what happened was MoviePass, they got taken over, right? A company started MoviePass. They said, okay, monthly fee, we'll give you movie tickets. People said, that sounds terrific. Another group came in. They said, we're buying up this company. This is our company now. So they came in, they took it over. They said, good news, everybody. Now it's like $50 a month, I think. $50 a month, but unlimited movies. And the way it worked was, and we've talked about this many times on the show. People know I'm obsessed with it. I got so many tweets about MoviePass coming back this week. But the way it worked was that $50 a month, and then you went and you got a MoviePass debit card, and then you put in what movie you wanted to see on the MoviePass website. They bought the movie tickets for you. You use your MoviePass debit card to go to the movie theater and pick it up. That's how you end up getting unlimited movie tickets. So the company gets bought out. Another company buys it up. They go, $50 a month is a lot. We need more subscribers. How about $10 a month? People were like, that sounds great. That's less than...
Yes.
So if I go to one movie, or maybe it was $20 a month, whatever it was an amount of money that there's no way that the movie company could possibly... The MoviePass couldn't make money. There was no foreseeable way to make any money. Clearly, they got in for two things. Number one, I believe they wanted to do some of that old-fashioned data mining. They figured, they'll get all the data of these movie customers. And number two, they said, we're going to offer these movie tickets so cheap that we're going to go to movie theaters and go, hey, buddy, you give us your popcorn money, or we're not going to let everybody who goes to movies uses MoviePass. If you don't give us your popcorn money, we're not going to put your movie theater on MoviePass. People are going to go to a different movie theater. And then every single movie theater was like, or you could go fuck yourself. And MoviePass was like, that was not anything we foresaw.
And I did the rehearsral. This is not.
This wasn't, yeah. We checked the whole flow chart, and it was never one of the options. I thought I'd buy you a little buzz. So MoviePass ended up going out of business, but in the very end, I mean, they were hilarious in the end. They were making it so like they were like, we're not done. Company's not done. But the movie selection is very few and far between. Like, it was like no new releases. You could only go during the afternoon. Like, they were doing everything they could so that you wouldn't use their service, but you would continue to pay. And people were like, well, I'm not doing that. I'm going to stop paying. And then MoviePass was like, okay, you don't owe us any more money. But they didn't cancel the membership. So people would be like, wait, you're still billing me. And they were like, okay, we won't do it next month. They keep doing it. They don't care. Oh,
my bad.
All right, we won't do it again. They go, okay. They do it again. They just hit it again next month. So, eventually the company did go out of business and everything. And one of the original founders and CEOs came back and kind of rebuilt the company. And I mean, man, I list this guy Stacy Spikes. Stacy Spikes, he goes on. I was watching his interviews on the news channels, and bless his heart. Like, I want it to work for him. He seems like a good guy. He seems like his intentions are in the right places. But I mean, talk about a sullied brand. You know what I mean? Like, I want to sign up just for like the meme of it. Like, you know, I would want to use MoviePass to go to Morbius, and that's it. You know, like just.
I was just gonna mention Morbius.
Yeah,
the only exclusive for MoviePass.
Yeah, like just for the meme. But I mean, the CEO announced, and we talked about this. You're probably like, "Is this deja vu?" No, we announced this is. If you recall,
it's a developing story.
If you recall, last time we talked about this, the CEO was doing a presentation, and he was explaining the new MoviePass system is all about credits, and you get credits with your monthly subscription. But you can also earn more credits. And he said one of the fun ways you can earn credits is by watching ads. And they're going to track your eyeballs to make sure that you're watching ads. So they found a digital way to basically treat you like Alex in Clockwork Orange. And you have to watch the ads, you know?
Because people love ads.
Well, that's the thing. It's like double. You get movie credits and you get ads. And so,
if I recall correctly, this wasn't a presentation for advertisers. This was a presentation to the public.
He did frame it as, yes, good news to the public.
Yeah.
You'll be able to watch ads now, which most of the public went, this sounds like a bad thing. He was like, hear me. I don't know that this guy's the greatest communicator in the world. You know, I think he's the prototypical, you just said the loud part quiet and the quiet part loud. like, why did you start with that? Like, you know, buried somewhere in the lead is people are going to be able to see movies at a discount, but you didn't even mention that. You talk about the ads the whole time and how they're going to laser your eyeballs open. Like, why? Why would you do that? He goes, well, because it's better. That way you won't miss the ads. You know
how fucking creepy it is to try to implement that?
Well, luckily, people are not worried about AI, so I don't think it'll be an issue. Well, the good news is that as of I believe September 5th, they've announced you can join the waiting list.
Oh,
you can join the waiting list. They don't want their servers to be overloaded with the insane demand of the returned MoviePass. Now, I should mention that in the wake of MoviePass, every movie theater came up with their own subscription service. All of them. Every movie theater. There aren't any movie theaters anymore, I don't think, that don't have subscription services.
AMC has levels to it. They have AMC Gold, I think, or something like that. It's multi-leveled.
And I think generally people are very happy with their subscriptions to their movie theater chains. See, this guy, Stacy Spikes, said that people like to go to 3 to 4 movie theaters. But is that true?
3 to 4? Like, just like a go-tos?
Yeah, meaning that, like, it's a huge hindrance to be subscribed to one brand because you'd like to go to many different movie theaters.
I mean, I just go to AMC's. Sure, I'll stop by
a different AMC.
A different AMC, but it's an AMC.
So they will also accept your subscription.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because like Alamo Drafthouse has a subscription plan. Like I know local theaters that have subscription plans. Like there's just the one theater. And they're like, you could sign up to our subscription thing. And I'm like, I'm good, I think. You're just one building. You're just a guy who owns a movie theater. Why would I just pay you for the ticket? I'm not going to pay you monthly. I just pay you when I come. All right. Well, you could pay monthly.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. I just pay for the ticket. You could be out of business tomorrow. You're not a chain and there's no other movie. I just go, no, I just pay you for the ticket. Okay. Whatever you want. Okay.
Your loss.
He said, all we know right now, this is what we know. There'll be 3 tiers. We got tiers.
Okay.
We got 3 tiers.
We got tiers as well.
3 tiers. $10, $20, and $30. Do you know what you get with the tiers?
I want to hear it.
So do I. I was hoping you knew. I have no idea. They didn't quite 100% say. I guess more credits. You get more credits, I think. Because it's all
more
about
ads.
Credit. Well, yeah. Hopefully more ads.
For the 30, yeah, you get more ads.
Yeah. I mean, it got a little scary because Stacey Spikes was talking about how, like, depending on the tier that you're at, the range of movies you can go to will be different. And it's like, you're already getting so complicated. Like, why don't you?
You don't want to start with limitations.
No, it's either all movies or no movies. And just $10 is like 2 movies, and $20 could be 3, and $30 could, 4, I guess, 5. I don't know. That's probably how I would do it. Try to get everybody at 30, right? $10, you get 2 movie tickets a month. 20, you get 3, but for 30, you get 5.
Sure.
See?
And maybe start off the 30 with a discount, like at 20, and then you get them sucked in. You don't want to get people sucked in first. You don't want. So maybe start having incentives so people get the 30, maybe at a discount, 6-month discount. Look, I'm doing the work for them. And then you bump it up to 30 once they're used to it.
See, I think MoviePass is going like, you have to give us the first and last up front. And you're just like, I don't want to do that. I don't think that that's beneficial to anybody. Yeah. So, you really do. Like, you look at this guy and, man, does he want his company to work? He really, he's got so much heart in it. And he's like, people are going back to the movies. And I guess it's true. I think they're really banking on Avatar. I think like a lot, like they're really banking on people wanting to see Avatar.
Why?
I don't know. They think people are going to go see Avatar. They saw the last one.
15 years ago.
Yeah, but they're probably worried people have forgotten it. They're putting Avatar back in theater. Did you know that?
For what? The plot? Because it was so good?
No, they could just put Dancing with Wolves or put Pocahontas. I think Pocahontas might as well go. No, they're so in September, because the new Avatar comes out for Christmas, right? Is that when it comes out? Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. So they took Avatar off Disney Plus, so you can't stream it. Because they want, when people have that, like they're fiending for Avatar, they want you to go to the movie theater to see the Avatar re-release.
What a cheap trick. This is like a mob trick here. Removing it from one place so you can have to go buy it.
You got to go to the theater to see it, but 4K now.
Oh, I could give a shit about. I hate Avatar.
Why do you hate Avatar?
Because Avatar was the reason that all these 3D movies started popping up the last 10 years. And you couldn't even go to a movie theater to watch a regular 2D screening. Why? Because every movie had to be 3D. You had to catch a 2D movie at 2 p.m. when no one can go to the fucking theater. Avatar sucks.
How come you don't want to see 3D movies?
Because they suck.
I mean, the technology.
And you gotta wear double glasses.
Oh, I forgot. 3D movies are tough for old Four Eyes, huh? Yeah. 13 years after the global phenomenon that took the world by storm, James Cameron's Avatar returns to theaters next month and is coming back in a way never before with stunning 4K. Oh, I forgot about this part. 4K dynamic range.
Gross.
Dynamic range. The blues will be so very blue. For a limited time only, starting September 23rd. I love that. It's going to be in theaters for a limited time only. Oh, because most movies are in theaters forever. Like, they just are always in theaters. Like, I was actually just going to go see Jaws, because it's been in theaters for decades, because it's not for
like
a
the Lion
limited
King
time.
on Broadway.
Yeah. Forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Like, it's never, ever going to go out of theaters. The trailer, so they haven't, but it doesn't say it's coming out in 3D. It says 4K dynamic range, but it doesn't.
What's the point? The whole point of Avatar is 3D. That's the whole selling point.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest about Avatar. I never saw it in theaters because I couldn't bring myself to do that. And then the minute it was out of theaters, when they were like anybody would be like, "Oh, you want to watch this on like Blu-ray?" I'd go, "What? No. Why would I want to watch Avatar on my TV?" Like, if you don't watch it in 3D in a movie theater, like, it's like all of James Cameron movies except for the first 2 Terminators. Every other movie, it's like, oh my God, look at the technology behind this movie. But if you took the technology away, you'd be like, this is not that good. It's not a good movie at all.
It's an amusement park ride.
Disney's Avatar Land is sick. Avatar Land is crazy.
That movie would fit right in there. Perfect. Leave it there as an amusement park ride. If you take the 3D out of it, there's nothing there.
The ride is sick. You put on 3D glasses, you go through, you think you're flying on a dinosaur or whatever. The ride is incredible. But I don't want to see the movie. I don't need to,
And they're really banking on those, 5, 6 sequels?
We're getting at least 6.
Lord.
Yeah, so Avatar comes out September 23rd. And then the new one will come out. And I guess MoviePass is like, you don't want to be married to one theater chain for this. Right? And people are like, I think that's fine.
I'm fine. Yeah. I'm happy.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I don't know. There's like less movie theaters than ever. So, right? I mean, they're not.
They're still not back to pre-COVID. That's for sure.
No, I mean, they're better than they were.
Yeah.
People are coming back, but Black Phone was tight. But I went to see Black Phone, same movie theater I go every time.
Let's see. It's domestic box office is still down 31% compared to before COVID.
Okay. I mean, also, the real danger is not post-COVID. The real danger is that, we're really starting to run the well dry on these Marvel movies. I mean, you really got to hope that whatever they do for Fantastic Four in 2 years or whenever they do that stupid movie works, because I can hear it. People are finally catching up to where I've kind of been probably since Iron Man 2, which is, this is the same bullshit every single time. It's the same movie over and over again. I really think the Doctor Strange sequel was enough for a lot of people to go I don't know if I needed that.
I'm getting that same feeling from my group circles.
Yep.
There's a lot of Marvel exhaustion going on.
It's too many movies.
It's not DC.
I mean, DC, it's not like, I mean, DC's like a laughing stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but, I think that's a problem when you're in the movie ticket business. We don't make movies. We just try to sell the tickets. Oh, you're a movie theater? No. We don't play movies either. Just sell the tickets. And you're like, well, don't movie theaters already do that? Yeah, but also we do it.
No, shut up and just give us some money.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I just go to my movie theater? We have ads.
Do you like ads?
I specifically avoid. I like to cruise into a movie theater just as it's starting. I feel like if if I'm watching the ads before the movie, they got me. I got you, bitch. Now you gotta watch these ads. Ah, man. I feel like I've won something when I can cruise in. Nothing I hate more than the lights going down and I just cruise into my seat and then another commercial plays after. They play the commercials and then the actual presentation starts. I'm not talking about the trailers, right? I don't mind being there for the trailers. The trailers I'm all good with.
You're talking about skipping the Maria Menounos part. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
AMC first look.
Let me tell you something. If I'm at an AMC, we're getting there for the Maria Menounos first look. Because I'm telling you right now, whether it's I'm watching any Maria Menounos show because she's that good, okay? When it's AMC, I'm talking about the bullshit theaters that don't use Maria Menounos. Okay, I'm talking about the theaters that, honestly, I don't even know if they should be in business anymore. The Maria Menounos theaters, I go 20 minutes. Sometimes I go 25 minutes early and catch the 5 before AMC first look.
You want to be seated down and you want to have the popcorn ready.
Oh, yeah. I sit there in the dark because to me, you know what we say in my house? Maria's part of the movie. That's what we say. And my wife knows that. And the kids, the kids go like this. Why are we leaving so early? And my wife goes, because why, kids? And they go, Maria's part of the movie.
The first look.
Yeah. You know what I do at the gas station? After I'm done filling up my car, I pour gas all over the floor just so I can finish gas station TV. Because Maria's that good on gas station TV. I just start spraying gas all over the station. The guy comes out of the store. He's panicking. The fuck are you doing? I go, Maria's on. I'm not. Because I know they're going to.
Gasoline fight.
Yes. It's a gasoline fight. I know they're going to turn Maria off the minute I stop pumping. So I don't stop pumping. You know what I mean?
See, I mean, you're a first look guy. You got to support your friend. I get that. Me, I like to get to the movie theater right before Nicole Kidman shows up.
You like the Nicole. I hate the Nicole Kidman part. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Nicole Kidman, like she's been to a movie theater in the last 30 years going like, you know what I like to do? Watch movies in the theater. No, you don't. Nobody's ever seen Nicole Kidman in a movie theater, ever.
And she's so enthralled. She's just the happiness as she looks at that huge movie theater screen.
That's like when everybody was getting COVID. Everybody was dying. When people were still dying on ventilators. And Vin Diesel was like, let's go back to the movies, everyone. And it's like, Vin, we're dying out here, dude. We can't go back to the movies. And Vin's like, this is great. We're back in the movie theater. And it's like, Vin, do you have no chill? I felt bad for that Fast and the Furious movie. They thought they were going to be like, once we get back, everyone's coming back. And
they thought they were the restart. Yeah.
And people were like, no, dude. No. Some of us will go see Fast and the Furious, but we don't have enough horse tranquilizer yet. We can't be going to these movies.
I think Spider-Man was the we're back.
Spider-Man
movie.
probably was the we're back. And by the way, I watched that Spider-Man movie. It was
finally.
It was a spectacle.
Mm-hmm. It was great.
No, it wasn't great. It was fine. It was fine, but it wasn't great.
It's the best Spider-Man movie they've ever made.
No, not even close to the best Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man 1 with Tobey Maguire was like way, way better. Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire was better. And also the 2 Tom Holland Spider-Man movies were better. No Way Home. What's the first Tom Holland movie?
Homecoming.
It was? Why would they call the first one Homecoming? Why wouldn't they
Homecoming? Yeah, I guess because
why wouldn't they do No Way Home and then Homecoming?
Because Homecoming was Spider-Man coming back to Marvel Universe.
Oh, I see. It was a wink. I know you've been waiting. I know you. We got it from Sony. We got the rights. Okay. Homecoming was great. Homecoming was great. Marissa Tomei walks in and she's like, I'm the new Aunt May. And it's like, yes.
God damn. What an upgrade.
My God. First Maria Menounos on the 20 and now Aunt May as Marissa Tomei. I don't know if I can handle all this. You know, Maria Menounos is going to start doing Christmas movies for like the Hallmark Channel.
I could see that. Wait, has she delved into acting before?
She's going to be early in her career she did, and now she's getting in that world. She's been shooting like a Christmas movie. I can't wait.
Maybe we'll get an AMC first look on that.
I'll watch it. Maria's part of the movie is the thing in my house. Yeah, no, Homecoming was great.
Mm.
And then I think the second one, I don't remember the second.
Homecoming, Far From Home, when he goes to London, and then No Way Home.
Honestly, I probably didn't even see Far From Home. I think I skipped it. Let me guess. You didn't even see it?
No.
No. You know the movie. Yeah, and then like it's like, oh yeah, those are the other Spider-Mans. I got it. But like the multiverse, like when you start opening it up and just like anything's possible, it sucks, dude. Like
anything is possible.
It's dumb. It's dumb. And it's gonna kill it. It's gonna destroy it. When like Doctor Strange doesn't need 2 movies. Who cares about Doctor Strange? He sucks.
It's bad both ways because people like you go like, well, okay, anything can happen. This is stupid. But then people like me and other people that go to the theater go, anything can happen. And then when it doesn't happen, you're like, what the fuck? It's the multiverse. Anything can happen.
I want more.
Yeah, where's
more things happening? Yeah, exactly. Where's the Beast?
Yeah, we're like, we never even hinted at the Beast. It was like, what? I want the Beast.
I want Spider-Man versus Sabretooth. It's the multiverse. Then the guy from The Office Jim shows up. He's like, I am Mr. Fantastic. And then
you're like, wow, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. And then they're like, we're doing a Fantastic Four movie with Jim. No, that was the multiverse Jim. What?
Yeah.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
It's only gonna get crazier. This is still phase 4.
Isn't that the guy who got screwed out of Facebook? No. He also did a Spider-Man movie. It sucked.
Maybe Morbius will be what Morbius 2 will be what MoviePass could hitch his ride on.
I think that's a good idea. MoviePass, it's Morbin time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make it MoviePass a meme movie subscription.
You know what's a good movie? Two-parter? The Manti Te'o story on Netflix. Did you watch the Manti Te'o documentary?
Nope.
You remember the Manti Te'o story?
No. Give me the spark notes.
You're gonna remember it when I remind you. It really makes you feel like a piece of shit for making fun of this poor guy. Manti Te'o was a big football man at Notre Dame, and he was like the hot prospect. He was just destroying everyone, and people were like, "Yo, this is the dude." I think he almost went to the NFL before his senior year. He decided to stay in Notre Dame, and then right before a big game, it was announced and it became a public story that his grandmother and his girlfriend both died. And he was dedicating games to them, you know? And then you found out like rumblings started happening. He found out earlier and didn't say anything about it because it was embarrassing. But it became public that Manti's girlfriend never existed. And like every story imaginable was out there in the media. It was like Manti was he's like one of these psychos that creates sympathy stories that don't exist because he wants the attention. Mm-hmm. Then it was like Manti is gay and he made up this girlfriend so that nobody would know he was gay. And so he had all this stuff going on. You know what happened? This poor lovable guy was catfished. They got him. They catfished him.
God damn it.
This dude at the time, I'm not trying to like dead name or misgender, because the person who catfished him was, I believe, living as a man, right? At the time that they were identified as a man at the time they were catfishing Manti. Come to find out in this documentary that they now identify as female. And they've, transitioned. And I mean, dude, like, first of all, everybody in the world made fun of Manti. Like, I
remember this story now.
Right, exactly. First, it was like he's like a crazy, like, head case trying to get sympathy. Then he's gay, and it's like just the fact that they were like report like that was the thing. It's like that. I mean, it just feels. I mean, it's very homophobic, you know what I mean? Like, but, like, when you found out that he was catfished, what they did was, like, just call him stupid. You know, like, they started doing, like, cartoons in the newspaper.
That is the go-to.
Right, where it was like, okay, he's dumb. And that's why this happened. Because I guess at the time, people hadn't, like, wrapped their heads around the fact that Manti, like, the catfishing happened. You know, like Nev and his catfish show was not that big of a deal. And people didn't understand how you could have this girlfriend that you met on Facebook, but you've never met them in person, and how is this even possible? And it's like, I guess it happens, you know? But this,
I mean, it still happens to gullible people. No one can say you're not gullible if you fall for it.
You could be catfished, easy.
No, like, yeah, cannot.
You could be catfish. I could catfish you. Like, I could catfish you myself.
I see profiles that follow me, and I go, oh, that's a cute girl. And I go, my instincts go, no, that's a catfish.
You know how you know?
I don't even bother interacting with them.
You know how you know if a hot girl is catfishing you? Hot dog? Like, no, she says hello to you. Anyone who expresses any interest. No, and then like they had Dr. Phil on because like Manti also, he produced voicemails that he had because he had phone conversations with this person who he thought was a young lady. And like they had a very feminine voice. And Dr. Phil interviewed the guy who was the catfish, the person who was the guy at the time. And like he was like, well, can you do the voice? And he was acting like he was doing it for like, you know, really profound, good medical reasons and not because TV. Exactly. And he set up like a paper wall, like, you know, a changing wall that people have in their house because the guy couldn't just produce the voice. And so he put him behind this paper wall. And when he gave the guy a microphone, and he was just like, "Hi, Manti," and they were like, "Yeah, that's him, dude. Yeah, that's
sounds hot as fuck.
That's definitely him."
Would have fooled me.
But there's two people who I feel like are major, or two sets of people who I feel like are like just scum in this thing. Number one, you have to forgive a lot of us because it's a public story. It became a public thing. You're gonna make fun of it, okay? I mean, as long as
serious,
as long as you're not gonna attack the guy, right? Like, as long as you're not gonna, like, nobody's trying to ruin the guy's life except for the people who are trying to ruin the guy's life, right? And here's the people who I think ruined the guy's life. Obviously, the person who catfished Manti ruined his life, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this story got so crazy. Like, the person who was catfishing him called as himself and said that, like, she's in the hospital now on life support, and then played out her death. And then, like, after she was dead, quote unquote, like a month later, weeks later, called Manti and been like, "I'm not dead." Because, like, they wanted the attention again. And Manti was like, "The fuck is going on? What do you mean you're not dead?" And then that's how go ahead.
What was the end game for this person? Was there?
It's just one of those
money.
No. It was just one of those weird catfishes where he had set up this entire network on Facebook, where he set up an account for the girl, and then he set up an account that had some of the girl's friends. He'd set up different accounts that the account was interacting with. Like, it was like fan fiction. Like, it just created this life that he wanted to live, where he was this lady who was in a relationship with Manti Te'o. And by the way, like, Manti Te'o psychologically got so fucked up by this whole thing that his confidence was destroyed, and he sucked at football after that. He was.
Oh, I could imagine.
Yeah, I mean, like, he didn't do anything as a pro football player. Like, his life and career were completely destroyed by it. And the person who catfished him to this day is like, I mean, I'm sorry I did it, but, you know, it's one of those. Like, I mean, so, like,
I'm sorry if you feel that way.
Yeah, exactly. Just scumbag. And the other scumbag, oh my God. These two Deadspin reporters. Deadspin broke the story.
Mm-hmm.
And here's when they say, they were like, we told Manti that we were going to publish the story, and we gave him an hour to comment before we published.
Oh,
60 minutes, 1 hour. Hey, Manti, about to ruin your life. We're giving you an hour if you'd like to produce a comment for the story.
Hope you see this in time.
Yeah. And
hope you're not napping.
Here's what drives me. So, like, in the Woodstock 99 documentary, it's disgusting. The concert promoter of Woodstock 99, I think that's what his role was, the bald guy, just scum of the earth. Because he's sitting there and they're talking about the assault, the victims of sexual assault at Woodstock. And he's going like, well, Woodstock, it was like a city. So based on the amount of people that were at Woodstock and the amount of reports of these horrible crimes, it was actually very good compared to most cities.
Oh, not a significant amount of rape.
20 years later, he's still going, a few bad apples spoiled the bunch. Not as a concert promoter, I completely failed. He doesn't say that. He doesn't say, oh, he goes, the reason this all went bad was because Fred Durst sang break stuff. Here's the thing about Fred Durst. He sings break stuff about things that you're frustrated with. Maybe your parents, maybe your job, maybe your boss, maybe your teacher. If you're taking out your frustrations on the concert that you're at, maybe as a concert promoter, you figure out, why did all these kids look at this concert as the thing that they were frustrated at? Maybe it was the $12 waters in 100-degree heat. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was
Rich Voss.
Maybe it could have been Rich Voss. It could have been starting the show with Rich Voss. Could have also been the fact that there was a stream of feces running through. Like, could have been could have been the moat of feces water that people were playing in. Who knows? But that was the vibe. Like the thing that like all these years later, when your reflection is to still justify and deflect blame, that's when it's like, dude, just take the L and go, in hindsight, that wasn't the best thing to do. That's all.
20 years to think of a good, PR spin or a good apology.
These Manti Deadspin writers, they go like this. The story, I mean, it wasn't even about Manti. I don't even know why it ruined his life. It was about the fact that these other reporters, ESPN mainstream reporters, hadn't fact-checked. And you're like,
that's what I got from it.
You asshole. You're trying to say that you were noble? Like, Manti is sitting there, he's crushed, trying to put the pieces of his life back together. And you're like, we just wanted to show that ESPN didn't fact check. Come on, dude. At least be
empathy.
Like, no empathy. No empathy. It's crazy.
Just own it.
Own it.
Say, hey, this was a great fucking story for us. How could we not post this? Okay. You're an asshole, but at least you're honest.
It's a different time. That's what you say. It was a different time.
Yeah.
It was a different time. All right. Let's get to some super chats here tonight, okay? By the way, Hot Dog, I may need you to become a mod. I don't know how to do it, but I may need to.
I see a lot of spam here.
Yeah, I keep trying to hit remove and stuff. I may need you to become a mod in the chat. I mean, I know you're just here for your on-air expertise, but put chats on subscriber mode to stop porn bots. See, Ali Munoz, thank you for the super chat. Can you believe Ali Munoz had to pay to give me that tip, whereas Hot Dog just sits here?
Well, I wanted to see what the porn bots were saying.
Interesting.
They're deleting it.
They're saying tired of being alone. We'll help you.
Yeah, and I'm trying to click on the link.
Let me tell you something. You came to the wrong place. This is where the lonely. Nobody here is tired of being alone. Okay, we are the lonely people.
Oh, you say what you will, but these people know they're customers.
All right, let's get to the super chats. If you want to contribute to the show, this guy says Manti Te'o was a dork. First of all, he's still alive, and second of all, he went through it, dude. He's a nice man. He's a nice man. All right, you want to contribute to the show tonight? You want your contribution acknowledged? Super chat it in. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and hit like on this video. A lot of you are watching without liking. That's nonsense. It's not right what you're doing. Hit like, subscribe, do the thing. Kevin Lumford says, MoviePass is back. Where TF did MoviePass go? You said a while back, even if you opt out, they keep charging people. They didn't go anywhere. They just shut the fuck up until now. I guess that's true. They just started talking again.
Yeah.
Six Crow, thank you for the contribution, my friend. I appreciate it. You're the man. Kevin Lumford, chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored beer? I wish. Rich Bird, Louis C.K. is doing the podcast tour. Any chance we see him on Jim and Sam? I would love to have Louis C.K. on Jim and Sam. I think that would be an epic appearance. Kevin Lumford, I liked Avatar back when it was called Fern Gully. Yep. Poodle-rific. The Maniac Cop franchise breakdown was excellent. Thank you. You know, actually, the bar gig I did with Kevin Nash in Connecticut a few weeks back, the Too Sweet bar gig, somebody came up to me and they were like, I love what you're doing on YouTube. Maniac Cop breakdown was awesome. I go, you know what? When I do stuff like that, I'm doing it for myself and just hoping somebody gets something out of it.
The one person who thought it was the shit.
Well, there's two now. And then he says Sam could totally catfish Hot Dog and beach massage him. Yeah, what do you mean you can't get catfished?
I dare anyone here listening to catfish me. It is not possible. I am not catfished. I like to interact in person with who I am talking to.
You got catfished in person on the beach.
That's not catfishing.
That's assault, brother.
That's assault.
All right. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. And I'm going to cheers with you later.